Hello, welcome to How to Play Reversible Sequences, a game for one player. This game, of course, comes to us from Solitaire by David Parlay. There are no online link for the rules, so just pay attention. So in this game, you could build from ace up to king or from king down to ace in suit. You're only allowed to play the bottom row of cards. You're able to pack on a card that's plus or minus one of the other card as long as they're both in the bottom row and both of the same suit. After you play the card, you'll have to move the other cards down one row. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. After we've determined we've made all possible moves. So we got the 5. Now we're seeing what else we have. In this case, we have a couple of cards that we could pair together to force another card down. And if we put the cards, no matter what the sequence is, like that Jack 10, obviously the 10 is going to come up first. You're allowed to reverse those sequences. You're not allowed to have any more than 2 cards packed onto each other. So, other than that, that's all the packing that you can do is just 2 cards. You can't unpack them. You could only build them on the suit where they go. Other than that, that's pretty much the game. You just keep going with it. We had that 7-8, so now we're seeing what we can do here. We have a queen, but is there anything else? And I've determined, no, there's nothing really, anything else I could do there, so that game is lost. We'll go ahead and set up for it again. Now, you're taking the entire deck of cards, and you're placing it all face up in 4 rows of 13 cards each. So, like I always do with odds against games, I go ahead and rig the game by playing a game within a game, and I decided just to put cards wherever the heck I wanted to put them. And this way I could definitely win the game. So, since it is an odds against game and I wanted to show me winning it at least once to show you what the winning condition looked like, I went ahead and did just that. I went ahead and rigged 13 cards in 4 rows. I put the high cards on the bottom and put the lower cards on top. And maybe, just maybe, this will make it to where we can actually win this thing. I don't know, but you never know unless you try, so we're going to try. And so we just keep going with it until we have all 13 cards in 4 rows, and that's the last one. So we'll get started. We're going with kings, and we're going down this time. So this will make it a lot easier. And we are flying very quickly. And it said that if you have a vacancy, you could fill it with any card. So that's one interesting rule that gives you some leeway, because sometimes if the deck's not shuffled properly, you'll have to go through that. So I actually did build a couple of packs there. I have 3 open spots. Here we go. And there's that 3-2 ace, so we're good on the hearts. Good on the spades, good on the clubs, and good on the diamonds. Yay, we won! How about that? So if you actually want to play something besides solitaires out in public with friends you haven't yet met, otherwise known as strangers, come to the subreddit Card Game Meetups. Post your city and what public place you would want to attempt a card game at. You'll find the link in the description, as well as a link to a Discord channel where we talk about card games all day, every day. It's a very fun place, and you should definitely join it. So go ahead and call your friends and let them know that you're looking to play some cards this weekend or whenever your days off are. Some of you guys get Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. I don't know. Some of you have some interesting jobs. If you have an interesting job like that, let me know in the description. One thing I will not be asking you to do is like and subscribe, since we now have a democracy that YouTube's given us. So click on the community tab and vote for December's Game of the Month. And as always, I want to thank our musician for this video. It's going to be Avenged 110 or Avenged 110 or Avenged 110, however you want to say it. Anyways, they had a Cool Kids cover or instrumental. It was pretty interesting, and I liked it, and he said I could use it. So we'll see what happens. And definitely check out his channel, and I'll see you next video.